The silence. It can become a deafening roar. A constant companion when the world seems to have moved on. You find yourself alone, the echoes of yesterday louder than the whispers of today. You feel the weight of years, the solitude, it threatens to consume you. But I tell you this, you are not destined to fade into the shadows. You have a responsibility to yourself, to the very essence of your being, to reclaim your joy. Loneliness, in the twilight of life, is a formidable adversary. But it is not invincible. We will dissect the architecture of solitude, and build a fortress of resilience. Let us forge a path to meaning, even amidst the quiet. Reclaim your narrative. This is not a suggestion, it is a command. You stand at the precipice of a vast, uncharted territory, the sum total of your lived experience. And in that territory lies a treasure trove of stories, lessons, and insights that the world desperately needs. You are not a relic of a bygone era, a fading photograph tucked away in an album. You are a living, breathing chronicle of human existence. The past, yes, it contains its shadows, its regrets, its moments of profound sorrow. But it also holds the light, the triumphs, the hard-won victories that have shaped you into the person you are today. Do not allow those shadows to eclipse the brilliance of your journey. Do not allow the whispers of "what if" to drown out the resounding symphony of "what was." You have witnessed the ebb and flow of time, the changing tides of society, the relentless march of progress. You have navigated the complexities of human relationships, the joys and sorrows of love, the sting of loss, and the enduring power of resilience. This lived experience is not a burden to be carried, it is a gift to be shared. Write. Write with the ferocity of a scholar documenting a lost civilization. Paint with the passion of an artist capturing the essence of a fleeting moment. Speak with the conviction of a sage imparting ancient wisdom. Record your stories, your memories, your reflections. Do not let them fade into the abyss of forgotten moments. They are the threads that weave the tapestry of your life, and they hold the power to inspire, to guide, to heal. Do not succumb to the insidious lie that your story is no longer relevant, that your voice no longer matters. The world is hungry for authenticity, for the raw, unfiltered truth of human experience. It is yearning for the wisdom that can only be gleaned from a life lived fully, from a soul that has weathered the storms and emerged stronger. Re-engage with your narrative. Dust off the old journals, revisit the faded photographs, listen to the echoes of your past. Do not shy away from the pain, the vulnerability, the raw emotion. Embrace it. Integrate it. Transform it into a source of strength, a beacon of hope. You are not merely a product of your past, you are its master. You have the power to reshape its narrative, to redefine its meaning, to extract its wisdom and share it with the world. Your story is not over. It is evolving, unfolding, revealing new layers of depth and understanding. You are not a footnote. You are a living testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. And your voice, your story, your experience, are needed now more than ever. Cultivate purpose, daily. This is not a passive suggestion, it is an active, ongoing construction project of your very being. The absence of external demands, the quiet that descends when the world's clamor fades, can be a treacherous landscape. It is here, in the stillness, that the insidious tendrils of apathy can take root, slowly choking the very life force within you. Do not allow this to happen. Structure your days. Not with the rigidity of a prison guard, but with the deliberate intention of an architect designing a cathedral. Each day, a new brick, a new stone, a new beam laid with purpose. The void left by the absence of external obligations must be filled with the solid, tangible reality of your own chosen endeavors. Find a purpose, however small. The grandiosity of the task is irrelevant. What matters is the act of creation, the act of contribution, the act of engagement. Tend a garden, not merely to grow flowers, but to nurture life itself, to witness the miracle of growth and renewal. Volunteer your time, not as an act of charity, but as an affirmation of your own intrinsic value. your ability to make a difference in the lives of others. Teach a skill, not to impart knowledge, but to ignite a spark of curiosity, to pass on the torch of wisdom to a new generation. Engage with a hobby, not as a mere pastime, but as an exploration of your own creative potential, a manifestation of your unique expression. The purpose need not be a grand, world-altering endeavor. It can be as simple as preparing a meal with care, writing a letter to a loved one, or taking a walk in nature. What matters is the consistency, the daily ritual of engagement, the conscious decision to fill the hours with meaning. Do not allow the days to slip through your fingers like grains of sand, leaving behind only the emptiness of wasted time. Each day is a precious gift, a blank canvas upon which you have the power to create your own masterpiece. Do not squander this opportunity. The act of contributing, of creating, anchors you to the present moment, to the tangible reality of your existence. It reminds you that you are not a passive observer in the drama of life, but an active participant, a creator, a force for good. This is not about chasing fleeting moments of happiness. It is about building a foundation of meaning, a bedrock of purpose that can withstand the storms of life. It is about recognizing that your life, even in its twilight, is still a work in progress, a masterpiece in the making. And you, and only you, hold the brush. Forge genuine connections. Loneliness, that insidious phantom, thrives in the absence of authentic human interaction. It whispers lies, telling you that you are alone, that you are forgotten, that your presence is inconsequential. But I tell you this, you are not an island. You are part of a vast, interconnected network of human experience, and your connection to that network is vital to your well-being. Loneliness is not an inherent state of being, it is a symptom of disconnection. It is a signal that your soul is yearning for the warmth of human connection, the comfort of shared experience, the validation of being seen and understood. Do not ignore this signal. Do not retreat into the fortress of isolation. Seek out those who resonate with your soul. Those who see you, not as a relic of the past, but as a vibrant, living human being with a wealth of experience to share. Join a club, a community group, a book club, a volunteer organization. Find a space where you can connect with others who share your interests, your values, your passions. Reconnect with old friends, those who have walked with you through the valleys and peaks of life. Reach out, extend a hand, bridge the gaps that time and distance have created. Do not wait for others to seek you out. Take the initiative. Be the one who extends the invitation, who initiates the conversation, who opens the door to connection. Engage in meaningful conversations. Listen with your heart, not just your ears. Pay attention to the unspoken words, the subtle cues, the emotions that lie beneath the surface. Share your own thoughts, your own feelings, your own experiences. Be vulnerable. Vulnerability is not weakness, it is the cornerstone of authentic connection. It is the willingness to expose your true self, to shed the masks and pretenses that we often wear to protect ourselves from the pain of rejection. It is the courage to say, "This is who I am. This is what I feel. And I trust you enough to share it with you." Do not fear the possibility of rejection. The risk of vulnerability is far outweighed by the reward of genuine connection. The pain of isolation is far greater than the sting of a fleeting disappointment. Remember, connection is a two-way street. It requires effort, empathy, and a willingness to give as well as receive. Be present in your interactions. Listen actively, offer support, show compassion. You have a lifetime of wisdom to share, a wealth of experience to offer. Do not hoard these treasures. Share them freely, generously, and without reservation. The act of giving is itself a form of connection, a way of affirming your own value and contributing to the well-being of others. Forge genuine connections. Build bridges of understanding, empathy, and compassion. Break down the walls of isolation, and step into the light of human connection. You are not alone. You are part of something larger, something more meaningful, something enduring. Embrace the power of nature. In the face of loneliness, when the weight of the world seems to press down with unbearable force, seek refuge in the arms of the natural world. It is a sanctuary, a balm to the weary soul, a reminder of the enduring rhythms of life that transcend the fleeting anxieties of human existence. The concrete jungles we inhabit, the artificial lights that pierce the night, the constant hum of technology, these can disconnect us from the primal, essential connection to the earth that sustains us. The natural world, in its raw, unadulterated beauty, offers a counterpoint to the chaos of modern life. It whispers of ancient wisdom, of timeless cycles, of the interconnectedness of all living things. Spend time outdoors. Not as a passive observer, but as an active participant in the symphony of nature. Walk in the park, not merely to exercise, but to immerse yourself in the green embrace of trees, to feel the soft caress of the breeze on your skin, to breathe in the fresh, life-giving air. Sit by a river, not merely to watch the water flow, but to listen to its gentle murmur, to witness its relentless journey, to feel the grounding presence of its timeless flow. Watch the sunrise, not merely to mark the beginning of a new day, but to witness the rebirth of light, the triumphant emergence of the sun from the darkness, a symbol of hope and renewal. The rhythm of nature, the ebb and flow of the tides, the changing seasons, the cycle of birth and death, reminds us that we are part of something larger, something enduring, something beyond the confines of our own limited perspectives. It reminds us that we are not isolated, insignificant specks in the vastness of the universe, but integral components of a complex and interconnected web of life. The earth does not judge, it simply sustains. It offers its bounty freely, without expectation or condition. It provides the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat. It cradles us in its embrace, offering solace and comfort to the weary soul. Let the quiet strength of nature fortify you. Let the gentle rustle of leaves, the soothing sound of flowing water, the majestic stillness of ancient trees calm the anxieties that plague your mind. Let the vastness of the sky, the infinite expanse of the horizon, expand your perspective beyond the narrow confines of your immediate circumstances. Do not underestimate the healing power of nature. It is a force that can restore balance, revitalize the spirit, and reconnect us to the essential truths of our existence. It is a reminder that even in the midst of solitude, we are never truly alone, for we are always connected to the earth, to the source of all life. Embrace the power of nature. Let it be your refuge, your sanctuary, your source of strength and inspiration. Let it remind you that you are part of something beautiful, something enduring, something profoundly meaningful. Nurture your mind and body. This is not a mere suggestion for self-care, it is a fundamental act of self-preservation, a declaration of your inherent worth, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. Physical decline, the inevitable consequence of time's relentless march, is a reality we must accept. But mental and emotional decline? That is a choice. A choice you refuse to make. Engage in activities that stimulate your mind. Do not allow the atrophy of disuse to dull the sharpness of your intellect. Read, not just for entertainment, but for enlightenment. Immerse yourself in the works of great thinkers, the stories of human triumph and tragedy, the mysteries of the universe. Learn a new language, not just to communicate with others, but to expand the horizons of your own consciousness, to unlock new pathways of thought. Play an instrument, not just to create music, but to exercise the intricate neural pathways that connect your mind and body, to unleash the creative potential that resides within you. Do not allow the insidious whispers of age to convince you that your mind is no longer capable of growth, of learning, of transformation. The human brain is a marvel of adaptability, a testament to the enduring power of neuroplasticity. It can continue to learn, to grow, to evolve, even in the twilight of life. Eat nutritious food. Not as a chore, but as an act of reverence for the temple that has carried you through the trials and triumphs of your life. Fuel your body with the sustenance it needs to thrive, to maintain its strength, its vitality, its resilience. Move your body, however gently. Walk, swim, stretch, practice yoga. Do not allow the stiffness of inactivity to imprison you. Embrace the fluidity of movement, the freedom of physical expression. Respect the temple that has carried you this far. Do not neglect it. Do not abuse it. Do not allow it to become a prison of pain and limitation. A healthy body supports a healthy mind, and a healthy mind sustains hope. They are inextricably linked, two sides of the same coin, two pillars of your well-being. Do not succumb to the insidious lie that your physical limitations define you. They do not. They are merely challenges to be overcome, obstacles to be navigated. Focus on what you can do, not on what you cannot. Celebrate the strength that remains, the resilience that endures, the spirit that refuses to be extinguished. Nurture your mind and body with the same care and attention that you would give to a precious work of art. Polish it, refine it, protect it from the ravages of time. For it is the vessel that carries your soul, the instrument through which you experience the beauty and wonder of the world. This is not about vanity or self-indulgence. It is about honoring the gift of life, about recognizing the intrinsic value of your own existence. It is about affirming your right to thrive, to flourish, to experience the fullness of your potential, even in the face of adversity. It is about choosing to live, not merely to exist. Practice gratitude, relentlessly. This is not a fleeting sentiment, a passing pleasantry, it is a fundamental shift in perspective, a conscious rewiring of your neural pathways, a defiant stance against the encroaching shadows of despair. Even in the midst of solitude, when the echoes of loneliness resonate through the chambers of your soul, there is always, always, something to be grateful for. The human mind, when left unchecked, has a tendency to fixate on the negative, to dwell on the losses, the regrets, the perceived injustices of life. It is a survival mechanism, a primal instinct to scan for threats, to anticipate danger. But in the context of modern life, this instinct can become a self-inflicted wound, a relentless cycle of negativity that erodes our joy and diminishes our capacity for happiness. Gratitude is the antidote to this insidious cycle. It is the conscious decision to shift our focus from what we have lost to what we still possess, from what we lack to what we have been given. It is the recognition that even in the midst of hardship, there are still glimmers of light, moments of grace, sources of joy. Train your mind to see the good. Do not allow the darkness to obscure the brilliance of the stars. Write down 3 things you are grateful for each day. Not grand, sweeping pronouncements, but simple, everyday blessings, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the taste of a good meal, the sound of birdsong, the memory of a loved one's smile. This simple act, this daily ritual of gratitude, can transform your perspective, rewire your brain, and cultivate a sense of contentment that transcends your circumstances. It can remind you that even in the midst of solitude, you are not alone, that you are surrounded by the subtle, yet profound, blessings of life. Do not underestimate the power of gratitude. It is not a passive emotion, it is an active force, a catalyst for positive change. It can shift your energy, elevate your mood, and attract more good into your life. Gratitude is not about denying the pain, the loneliness, the hardship. It is about acknowledging it, accepting it, and then choosing to focus on the good that still remains. It is about recognizing that even in the midst of darkness, there are still sparks of light, embers of hope, seeds of joy. Practice gratitude relentlessly. Cultivate it as a daily discipline, a sacred ritual. Let it permeate your thoughts, your words, your actions. Let it become the lens through which you view the world. And as you cultivate this practice, you will discover that the world around you begins to change. The shadows begin to recede, the light begins to intensify, and the echoes of loneliness begin to fade, replaced by the quiet hum of contentment, the gentle warmth of appreciation, the enduring strength of gratitude. You will find that even in the quietest of moments, life is still profoundly beautiful. You are not defined by your age, your solitude, or your past. You are defined by your choices, your actions, and your will to persevere. Choose to live. Choose to engage. Choose to find meaning in every moment. You have weathered storms, and you will weather this one too. Rise. Reclaim your strength. Reclaim your joy. You are not alone. You are here. You are present. And you are capable of more than you know.